Los Angeles winter, sometime in the middle of the 2010s. Four nondescript niggas hop in that chauffeur GLS Benz, fresh off of the tarmac, 12 hours non-stop, fresh to the pavement, drip literally on lock. No luggage, no cash, but I'll be lying if I said they ain't look like a bag. Moving like they ain't even know each other. That look in their eyes, you know they about to put something together. Now these ain't your regular everyday tourists perusing through the LAX terminals every 4 seconds. Oh no. These was different. No cell phones, no selfies, no social media, no social interaction, no smiles, all black at all times with the sunglasses on. Flesh littered with war scars, comfortable on the edge. French-speaking niggas, and they with it full-fledged. Bang was running the show. He was a thoroughbred, a man of very few words. He'd rather let them hands do the talking. He was a thinking man, always questioning the seemingly obvious. Remind me of Kyrie Irving shit. Word on these global streets, man's got open cases in half the states on the Eastern Hemisphere. It had been theorized over the years, but never confirmed, that John Wick, aka the Baba Yaga, was based off of the things he did in them streets.
Killed 3 men in a bar.
With a pencil. I know, I've heard the story,
With
sir.
a fucking pencil? Who the fuck can do that?
Abdullah, his right-hand man's, born and raised in southern France. A face only a mother could love. Damn, that brother was ugly. But his word plays so slick. Hoes flock like bees to honey. Didn't make no sense. You would have thought he was on that Bill Cosby shit. But I came to respect his pimping when I witnessed that man talk Black China out of her wristwear. Blew my mind. He served a few years in a Paris prison, known to fuck up a nigga day for no damn reason. I mean, just look at him. And one wrong word and you getting hog-tied to the back of that truck and dragged all across the eastern seaboard, you feel me? Jazz, the only female in the crew. She was a 10 and she knew I died. Simps trying to flew her out from Bangladesh to the Congo. They say her eyes look like Medusa. Reason why dudes avoid eye contact at all costs, just in case there were any validity to that description. She was the charm in that entire operation for obvious reasons. Every room goes dead silent whenever she walk in. It don't matter if she just came back from utilizing the lavatories. She was the centerpiece in every congregation of 2 or more people, capable of charming her way in and out of every situation. Look, the bitch speak 12 languages, man. What are we talking about? H, the last piece of the puzzle. The man goes by 1 letter, H. I mean, I can't make this shit up, people, I promise you. The high head out of the bunch. High hand, green light, Wardell in a crunch. Hot lead on sight, that blow packing a punch. And he was just the type, right, that be doing way too much. First time I seen him, they looked like a European rock band from the 70s living in the wrong era. Nah, I mean, they had that swag about them you can't really put a finger on. They just looked different from their environment, almost like they were photoshopped into the atmosphere, from a different dimension of some sort. Jazz, she insisted on stopping at the convenience store on the way to the hotel. That long-ass flight required expeditious replenishment of hygienic supplies. The crew didn't mind, ain't no rush. They finally pull up to the parking lot, Jazz stays in the car. Abdul stayed back with her. Bang and H gets out the car. Jazz rolled down her window and motions towards H, telling him, don't do nothing stupid. Now, at this point of the story, you're probably asking yourself, why oh why would she tell him not to do nothing stupid? These are foreigners in a strange land, can barely speak the local tongue, and they just trying to get some tampons from the corner store for their lady friend. What's the problem? What could possibly go wrong? Now, remember I told you these ain't your regular everyday tourists flocking through Rodeo Drive. Something was up with these niggas. Not necessarily good or bad, but I just knew nothing ain't what it seems with these motherfuckers. Gunshots in broad day. That's never a good sign. Jazz looks out the car window and says, what the fuck did H do this time? Next thing I know, H banging on the car window. Hops in while trying to catch his breath. Bang follows shortly right after him. Now, Bang, H, and Abdullah all arguing with each other at the top of their lungs, entirely in French. I have no idea what is going on. I couldn't hear a word even if I tried to. My brain was working a million miles a second too. I thought I was just a regular schmegular Uber black chauffeur. I went from picking up these foreigners at the airport to now I'm in a whole-blown shootout in Westchester at the convenience store. How the fuck did I get here? Who the fuck are these people? Where the fuck am I driving to from here? Can't go to the hotel now. The police might already be there. But where the fuck did this nigga H get a gun from? Suddenly, I get started from that tap on my shoulder. It was Jazz. She so politely asked me to take her to the hotel, which I so kindly obliged. I mean, how could I not? The woman looked like an angel. With all these questions running through my mind, I know this was far from over. And all I could hear in my head is Kanye West. Guess who's going to jail tonight?
For sure though. Came from nothing, I was AMG. Enemies envy me, refugee. Got no papers, got no keys. No G-Wagon windows now so they can see my face. Son of a slave in golden chains. And shorty says she loving my energy. Feeling me endlessly, but if I was cheap, would you still wanna fuck with me? Bury me in gold and diamonds, take it back to God. Can't trust nobody on my own, so I can let them stress me out. No, I can let them bring me down. 4-5 spider middle when I'm sliding through their town. Remember I was broke down, bet on me, I couldn't afford it. I sit back and laugh, cause now they compliment your pouring. That's why I be my zone, that's why I curvy host. Came from hooping out the park, but now I'm going pro. Riding solo dolo, made me focus, get my mama new home. And all she ever do is thank the Lord. I stay down, came up, I don't talk, you the only one who gets me. What's wrong? Teen up, I give him one chance. sons. Diamonds out of the war. Stay down. I came out. I don't talk. You're the only one that gets me. What's wrong? Gina, I give her one chance, but baby they lost.